Okay, so I basically want to talk about Premier League matches that happened over the weekend. I'm just going to do three Premier League matches because these three Premier League matches are somewhat important. They actually did bear, or they actually bore a lot of importance with regards to the matches. First off is Chelsea up against Brighton and Hove Albion. Okay, so the expectation is actually getting so high for Chelsea because they started the season well. But I don't know. It's not just working for them right now. Enzo Maresca has gone from, oh, we're not in the title race to, more like, okay, we want to be in the Champions League next season against Brighton and Hove Albion. And it was not so good for Chelsea. No single shot on target. Okay, so obviously they're going to win the league. Okay, that's the joke of the century. All right, and Brighton 3-0 winners over Chelsea. A good result for Brighton, not a good result for Enzo Maresca because Chelsea fans are getting restless. Well, that's the problem with those section of fans. The way they get restless is what I don't understand. Like few months ago, they were hyping Enzo Maresca. All of a sudden now, they know they hype him again. I want to be a Chelsea supporter, don't easy. To coach Chelsea, don't easy. But it is what it is. So I want to know if you think that Enzo Maresca is still on the right track with Chelsea. Away from Chelsea, Arsenal up against Leicester City. Okay, so one particular about this Arsenal game is because Arsenal are going into this game without any recognized striker. Kai Havertz is out, Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli. So the only three attacking players they have, available: Trossard, Ethan Nwaneri, and Raheem Sterling. Well, we all know that Raheem Sterling is -1. At times I keep on asking myself, how did Mikel Arteta even sanction, the signing of Raheem Sterling? Even if you're so desperate to buy a player, obviously not a Raheem Sterling, for crying out loud. And he did not disappoint because he did not even make any meaningful contribution. In fact, he was a -1 to the Arsenal team against Leicester City over the weekend. But good thing, Mikel Merino came in and he was a savior for Arsenal. Now the question is, how long do you think Arsenal can go on without a recognized striker? Because Mikel Arteta is saying that they will keep chasing Liverpool to the last day. It's funny. When you look at, the front line of Liverpool, it is lethal. And then you look at what Arsenal have, you just can't help but laugh. So that's the second game for me that actually got my attention over the weekend. Then to the third game, Manchester City up against Newcastle. The game was important because I wanted to know how Manchester City were going to react to losing to, Real Madrid at the Etihad in the UEFA Champions League playoff first leg. So the reaction was actually beautiful from Manchester City. Omar Mamouche, the Egyptian, just announced his presence in the Premier League. A hat-trick! Come on! What it means is that, okay, so the goal scorer responsibility is not just for Erling Braut Haaland alone. Omar Mamouche also, share in the goal scorer responsibility. So picture this. Imagine Erling Braut Haaland and Manchester City were red hot form like they usually are, and then there's an Omar Mamouche. The Premier League is going to be on fire. And McCarthy with the icing on the cake for Manchester City. So for me, I think that's a good preparation heading into, the all-crucial second leg against Real Madrid in the playoffs of the UEFA Champions League. So these are three games that actually caught my attention over the weekend because of, the reasons I've actually explained. So please do all to let me know in the comment section, what games caught your attention over the weekend. And please do all to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you.